Hello everyone, it's Cute Bunny here. End of June. Gosh, golly gee, the month's gone fast again, as usual. We're nearly in the second half of the year, guys. That's crazy. Hope everyone's well. Now I've got to get this changed. So we're doing week 4 cash stuffing today. And I have some rollover and some change to do my change challenge. I'm a bit disappointed that moving forward now until I get some work, I'm not going to have much, if any, rollover. I might have a little bit of change, but that would be probably it, because July I have to drop my spending and miscellaneous back to half. And beyond that, I do not know what my budget looks like. So I am probably going to have to tone down my July activities for my channel, but that's okay. We can still make it work because I just changed the budgets around to suit what's happening. So, all right, here we are. So here we have it. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Now, that doesn't sound right. Why does that not sound right? 20, 40, 50. Oh, it's not. It's 90. I was going to say, it shouldn't be 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. It'd be good if you could count properly, Bunny. I'm a bit tired because I've been bulk filming. This will be out later than the rest, but I have bulk filmed just a few days ahead. So it's really tricky getting out to the bank twice a week, so I'm going to try and get money out each week for both lots. Moving forward, at least minimal. We'll work it out as we go. All right, so we have $50 for groceries. But what I'd like to do is pop 5 of that into my grocery buffer. And this is obviously good. We might just sticky tape the bottom of that because it's going to keep losing its coins. And eventually it looks like I am eventually going to have to get something more sturdy. This was a good idea, but didn't quite work because I didn't fully cover it. I only covered each side, not the whole top and bottom. Moving forward, we can look at something better, but for now, we're just going to have to patch this and keep going. Yeah, all right, there we go. Okay, at least now the $2, the coins are not going to fall back out in the bottom like they did last week. All right, okay, so popping that back. All right, so 2045. We're going to pop 2045 in the groceries. I'm going to try and get away with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop, here's my grocery buffer. Now I have $30 in there, and that would be 35. But what I would like to do is pop 25 of that into this one, and just keep the $10 buffer. No, 15. Simply because the shakes that I buy when they're on special are $14. So I will keep that 15. If I really need something other than that, I can still use that, but otherwise that'll be sort of to help buy those and things like that. And that 20 is going to go in here at the back. Put this one back. So we'll just I want to keep the buffer in there minimal, and then I want to work on a buffer at the back of this folder that stays at home. So we might go blue buffer. This will be grocery buffer, but this could also be for petrol and things as well. But for now, it's probably just going to be more likely grocery buffer, grocery or petrol buffer, but at this point, probably more like grocery buffer. Where's my 20? There it is. Right. Okay, so that's that sorted. That was on my mind to get that done in another video, and I haven't done it because I haven't had a chance. So that's good. I've got at least the basics covered. and the extra if I need it as I need it, like when everything's on special. So that's good. The rest, I'm actually 5 short. I'm actually 10 short because I forgot that week 4 I always allow myself an extra $5 for each of my categories because it's the end of the month, and I have you have like 9 to 10 days at the end of the week, the month, for the extra week 4. So we'll start with the 20 each for spending and for miscellaneous, and I will pull out another $10 during the week and pop it in there. And if I don't need it, it can go towards rollover stuff. Yeah, it's probably not likely that I'm going to have much now for the next couple months of rollover. We've done well. I've made hay while the sun shined, having the extra money because I already earned this money ahead of time because I live on last month's income. For any people that are new, I've had a set down at the end of the year. Last year I was struggling like more last year, and I couldn't pay my bills. I could, but only just the big bills in November that come up, and I wanted to be better and do better and have to stress less this year. So I set myself up to live on last month's income, and I went from a fortnightly budget to a monthly budget. So it was a very big adjustment, but I feel like I'm doing it really well now, really settled into it now, so I'm happy. All right, so I have $20 of rollover because I didn't go out and spend much. So I would like to pop 10 into my modified envelope challenge, which is only just being started, not long. Also 10 is a 1, so we could do 9 and 1. I can pop the 10 in here, and then I can pop a bunny buck in. How can I use my mischief dollars? How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might try my mischief dollars I got from the General AU that she specially made for me. I feel so happy. I'm so overwhelmed by that. The fact that she actually made something especially for me. Thank you, General AU. That's so good. Such a beautiful girl. All right, so the $1, if I pop prop notes in, that means it's covered. That means it's done. Hopefully they don't fall out, though. I'm just a bit worried they might fall out, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't fall out. They might. Yeah, they might. But anyway, let's hope we can keep them up the right way. Let's hope so. Okay. 9. Tick that. Okay. All right. So what I do with the modified one is the first 9 is the normal face value. From 10 onwards, you add the numbers together. So that's a 1. That's $1, and that's $2, and that's $4, and that's $3, and that's $2, etc. Oh, you can't see, etc., etc. So 23 is like $5. You add them together. 22 is $4. Add them together. So, and this will be, I think it worked out roughly just around 100 or just a bit over 100. So, and then I can reallocate that money towards whatever categories I am chasing to try and fully fund. I'm still going to try and chase some fully funded stuff in the next 2 or 3 months, and then push a little bit towards the end of the year to have a good buffer, and then I might even be able to fund most of January's spending and groceries and things without having to use any of next year's money, which means I'm ahead. I can put some money aside. I can top up my buffer. I can top up my emergency fund. I can top up other bits and bobs. I can start funding next year's stuff. I've got options. Even if money is still tight and work is still tight, I'll still have lots of options, and I'm chasing that because I like to have things done. Like I can't just live on the edge. I have to be working towards the next thing all the time. That's just how my brain works, And if I'm not, then I don't sleep well and I get stressed. So this is what works for me. All right, because I wanted to finish my clothing challenge, but because I haven't done any of this yet, I'm going to do this. And I'm not going to be able to get this finished this month, but this is from Hero's Life and Journey and No Bucks Given. This was their June monthly collab, but I've done all the tinies of it already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to just do them as $1 each, and that's $5, and we're going to pop that in there. I might be able to finish that. I have to round that up to 10, don't I? So that's the only issue I have with stuff like this. Anyway, and we're going to start this one. I've got some 2025 challenges that I really want to do, and what I'd like to do is pass these on. So what I'm thinking is, when I finish this one, and maybe even this one, because there's some this was Happy New Year 2025s. I'm thinking I could pass them on. It would only be Australians, because it means I can just chuck them in an envelope with a stamp and send them along. So I might do, when I'm finished, I might do a random org or something like that. I don't know how to set up the stuff on the channel. I don't know how people do the wheels. Someone's going to have to talk me through that if I need to do it if I want to do it that way. I generally just random org from my phone, and it's just a random generator, the same as the wheels that you guys have when you do things. One day when I work out how to do that, we'll do it. Otherwise, we'll just do it another way. Otherwise, Google can just set it up as a number thing. It's not really the end of the world. It'll work it out. But anyway, that's what I want to do. So I want to try and get these moving before it's too late to the end of the year, so that I can actually pass these on and someone can still use them inside of the 2025. So we're going to put 5. Oh, yuck. That's ridiculous. You silly girl. That's never going to work. So I can't colour over those numbers. That's not really going to work very well, is it? That's okay. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. 2, 2, and we're going to have to just colour it beside it. There we go. So 5. 5's gone in. So this one's going to be 30. I've modified that from 50 because I ain't going to have $50 anytime soon for them. And this one is from Kimmy's Corner. And this is so cute. But I have modified that heaps. So it's like basically $2 a row. On this side, $2, $2, $2, and $1, so that I can have a $15 total for the whole challenge and have it rounded up to the nearest 5, because Australians don't have $1 notes and $2 notes anymore. We haven't had them for a very long time. Just makes life a lot easier. All right, so that's that. That's my rollover done. Awesome. Okay, that's good. Now I've got to get my change challenge done. All right, we're still moving forward. That's good. I also have this that I could start, but I don't have the money now. So that's in the budget though for next month. So we're not actually behind. We're actually ahead. I can't remember whether I had plans to do that next week or whether I had plans, as in whether I had plans to start that before the end of June or whether I had plans to start that in July. But either way, it's not going to matter because I'm not behind. I'm actually ahead. All right. So we have $2, $4, $5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and moving forward, I'm not going to have as much change either because I'm pulling out most of the change I get from my shopping, groceries and miscellaneous and spending is being thrown over into the little spot over here and done at the start of each week with my first cash stuffing. Moving forward, not having this much money means I won't have as much change because I'll have to use it for things I need. All right, but that's okay. 2, 4, 5, 90. $5.90. Take 60. Take 61. Take 60. Take Now we're back on track. Evens on each side. Now we've got 259s, 258s. So take 0.59, take 0.59 equals, yep, we've got plenty of space left yet. Take 258s. $1.75 left. We've got enough for two more. 57. 57. Ah. Nope. Plus 0.01 equals, I think it's 62. I've confused myself now. 57, 56, 57. There's about 62 cents left. This is going to be out because I've just made, I've just booked it up. But that's okay. I will just allow myself another couple of dollars spare somewhere floating around in case I need to add something to it. It's okay. It is what it is. Saying 62 cents left, and we don't have any 62s. So why don't I just do, and this is where it gets confusing. Why don't we do 40 cents and 22 cents, and then if we're out, we're out. Alright, that'll do. Okay. It's not going to matter if I'm 50 cents out or whatever. When I count it, we'll just have a little buffer sitting there in case. Could go either way. It could be under or it could be over. 2, 4, 5. We shouldn't be too far out anyway. It's only going to be it shouldn't be much more than 50 cents, $1 out for the whole challenge or something. It's nearly full again. As you can see, it's very, very heavy. I reckon we'll probably get one more lot of money in, and then I have to pull that out, chuck it back in that other container that I've got stashed, and then restart this one again. Alright, awesome. Okay, that's moving along. That's good. I can't wait till it just, you get $5 and you get rid of like 3 lines. That'd be awesome. We've got 55 cents down here backwards, so there's still a fair bit down the bottom, but we're starting to clear up some of the top, which is great, because I really want to have this money before my birthday, so that extra money that I want for my birthday can come out of this, and then the rest of it can go towards next year's spending. I reckon that's probably what I'm going to do. I might pull $10 out for my own spending for now, and then put $30-40 towards next year's spending, just so I've got plenty of room moving forward, and I've got enough money to cover everything that I need. Alright, well, that was a great use of my extra money. I'm very happy with how things are moving. I didn't get to put money into my clothing, but that should still, my week 2 cash stuffings over the next 2 months will cover the rest of that challenge. And moving forward, I'm going to be putting a bit extra in because I need to have money for my runners for my Black Friday sales. So I'm very happy with the progress, guys, considering the situation. Alright, that's it. So thanks for hanging out with me. As always, much appreciated. Love you all, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.